Welcome back to GamecocksOnline.com. I'm joined by head volleyball coach Scott Swanson after a huge win tonight over the Clemson Tigers. Sweep for the Gamecocks. Coach, we'll start just by your thoughts on the match. It seemed like it was probably the most complete match, defensive and offensively, that the team has seen in a long time, dating back maybe even to last season. What were your thoughts on the match?
I thought we played in just dominant fashion. I mean, we started off, very first ball we served over, they hit it 3 times and it never came over. We blocked all 3 balls and finally blocked it to the ground on the third one, and then just continued to block balls. We blocked 9 balls in the first set, and I think our physicality was a little intimidating at times. So that we were just on. We were clicking. We were in a zone, and everything they tried to do, we weren't letting it happen. So we held them to negative, and we were hitting, into the 400s. And it's just, you're right. It's probably in my career here the most complete match that we've played from start to finish without really any let-ups.
And it seems like the team has had, its moments throughout the season where it's good one set and kind of up and down, up and down. What was it about tonight's match that led to such an even performance?
I think it has a lot to do with what happened earlier today. We had Michaela Shields was banged up. Her ankle was sprained from last night, and she tried to go earlier, and I think she's just kind of testing it out, and wasn't herself. And I think we kind of made some adjustments, and people were trying to do too much because of that, and we kind of lost a disappointing 4-set match to Texas Tech, and I think they immediately talked about it as a team and had a mentality change. And they were even saying, hey, we learned something from that, and everybody came ready to go mentally, and it's good to see. We know how physically talented this team is. This preseason has been a struggle in fixing the mental highs and lows, and I think tonight we learned how to keep it on all cylinders the whole time with the right focus, and that was the major difference. It's just we did not let up mentally, and physically we're just really good when we're that way. So I was very proud.
And it's hard to think of a better way to end the preseason non-conference schedule than with a sweep over your rival in your rival's gym. What is kind of the bigger picture from the preseason that you hope this team brings into SEC play next Friday?
Well, I think we intentionally scheduled a tough schedule, and we're very young. We have a lot of sophomores and freshmen playing, and I feel like they're battle tested now, and they're figuring out what it takes to play at a high level and to utilize all the weapons that we have. And so I feel like even though our record's not what we really wanted it to be, we were hoping for more like 9-3 versus being 7-5 right now, but maybe that's what we needed to maybe to get the lessons under our belt, so that when we go into the SEC and we have to play tough teams on the road and at home, our heads are in the right place more often than not, and then we can take advantage of our talent then. So I'm so proud of what happened tonight, and I think it was a really important day for us. 1, because we learned from the loss, and 2, because we were rewarded by making the right changes and beating Clemson handedly on their home court.